Hello, lovelies. It's G here from Golden Thread Tarot, and I'm here to bring you another channeled message. I hope this message finds you blessed, and for your abundance is always my sweets, okay? So let's go ahead and jump in. Big G-O-D in the house. Okay. God is God's source, energy. It's taking care of something that has been a burden. Okay? It's been weighing heavily on your shoulders, and you know, your spirit guides, God is saying, let me carry it for you. Let me carry it. Like, because when I decide to take something, when I decide to carry it, or it doesn't exist. Like, it's out of your reality. It's lifted away, and it's being taken care of. Something about this, like, being too much. It was too much. It was too much of a burden. It was actually called forth in a different version of you, a past reality, other timeline version of you, because you have grown a lot out of these kind of selfish wants and desires that you used to have or used to suffer through. And you're seeing things clearly, finally. Yeah, you've gone through a transformation here. And this is the end to outside interferences, is what I'm hearing. And this might really shock you, or it might really surprise you. The things that you will do and the places that you will go with this burden off of your shoulders, how differently life will feel. Yeah, the Magician, you're really gonna step into being the progenitor, I'm hearing, of your own reality. Okay, I'm hearing Black Pearl. Focus on yourself. Oh, that reminds me of, you know what that reminds me of, actually? The Black Pearl that they, from in Inuyasha, when his father put the portal to his grave in his eye. That's what that reminds me of. The Black Pearl. Focus on yourself. I'm doing the same. Let's build towards each other. It's giving me like independence. Nine of Pentacles energy. Building something new. A new world, a new way. I don't read off the floor. I'm following a new path towards true love. Yeah, exactly. It's this new path energy. Clear your energy. Exactly. Clearing a block. Spirit is clearing a block in your energy that was placed there until a very certain time, or until Spirit is saying that they only allowed this block to be there to give you the time that you needed, or to get you to be in the place that you needed to be to receive this information. I really think that you're about to receive a really important download. Whoa. Speaking of downloads, my goodness, excuse me. Whoa. Shishomaru. What about Shishomaru? I think I am in love. There's someone who wants... It's reminding me of, like, how Inuyasha is fated to get Tetsaiga, but Shishomaru is his brother, right? Has this very, like, air of superiority, like, you're a half-breed, or you're half, and you don't deserve to have the power, you don't deserve to carry this, to wield this power. I'm hearing there is another who wants it. Yeah. What? I am receiving strange vision. So yes, you might be receiving energetic upgrades. Nope. Please send me love and protection. So Spirit is saying they hear you if you're asking for love, if you're asking for protection, if you're working with protective spirits or deities or entities. I am feeling detached, running away in reverse. Exactly. You're not running away from this anymore. You're ready. Free yourself from the past. Feel the earth beneath your feet. She gives you strength. Absolutely. So connect to Mother Gaia, connect to nature, connect to something larger than yourself, the idea of something larger than yourself. I need some space. Yeah, you need some space. Get out, get about, get yeah, that's what I was seeing, like an expansive space above your head, above your mind. You might be really oh my goodness, Mercury retrograde is like getting me. I'm also downloading, I'm channeling and downloading right now, and it's coming so fast. So you need to get outside and get some free room, some free space so that your crown chakra can expand and connect to the cosmos. I need some space. I'm learning to love myself right now. Yeah. So there's some kind of like deep self-love that's coming in here. Some kind of deep kinship with yourself. Dude, my crown chakra is doing crazy things. Beautiful. I'm dealing with childhood trauma. Please give me time. Yeah. Wow. If you're seeking anyone out there to receive karma for wrongdoings, perceived wrongdoings, or wrongdoings that they did to you, like understand that those people are hurting from. I'm hearing they're going through their own hell. I'm going through a major transformation. Holy crap. Yeah. They're going through the unaliving process and going and coming and going to the other side and doing big transformational things. Good for them. Let them go. Let it go, because it's burning up energy. It's burning up energy. It's burning up holes in your aura, and you need to be whole, and you need to be full, and you need to be excited, and you need to be happy, and you need to be grounded. I feel such a strong connection. Yeah, Spirit says they really want to connect with you really strongly. I'm fulfilling my life purpose. Yeah. So Spirit, you're going to be receiving a download about your life purpose, about where you should be going. This is a soul tie. I have to move on. There's more than one way to be strong. So there's some kind of soul tie or some kind of soul scar here, along the sense of like what it means to be strong, what it means to be bold, what it means, like you might have been taught a very specific type of strength, or you might have had a person who was just like, you're not strong if you're not like this in your life, or you could have had a mindset or a culture or whatever it is, a paradigm. It's some kind of old paradigm. And Spirit is saying that you can evolve beyond this. That there is more than one way to have this strength, that there's more than one way to transform, that there's more than one way to. I'm hearing softness, like Spirit wants you to soften. And that doesn't mean that you lose your strength. That doesn't mean that you lose any of your ability to defend yourself or to survive or to move on. You might have been dealing with a lot of trauma around survival instincts and having to harden, having to have a really hard shell, or having to be hyper independent or hyper dependent on other people, like always feeling like I can only feel safe if I make other people around me feel safe. That kind of energy. You could have grown up in a dynamic, or you could have been raised around a dynamic, or you could have been stuck or attached or trapped. I'm hearing with a dynamic, with a person who is locked in that dynamic of teaching you this type of conditional love, like my love, my praise, my appreciation. I only see you, I only acknowledge you if you're dampening yourself, or you're damning yourself, or you're transforming yourself into what I think you should be. My form of strength, my way is the way. That kind of energy. That's a soul tie that Spirit is like disassembling or unattaching from you. It's a soul chain. It's a soul tie. It's something that you're healing and that is being removed from you. You have energies or entities working with you, gods, goddesses, angels, spirits, guides of some type. I choose love. Yeah. Spirit saying choose love. Choose the real type of love, because what you have been taught in the past is not really it. And you're realizing this and you're recognizing this. What are we building here? Yeah, you could be asking yourself, what am I really building on what I was given in the past? sorrow, regret, that is not a soul tie that I want to have. That's not a contract that I want to fulfill. It's actually something that's in my way. It's not a soul contract. It's not meant to be. It is actually a block. It is a third party. It's an issue, right? And you might have felt like it had to be this way, or like you had to have this contract, or you were locked into something here. But Spirit is saying, no, you're free. You're free to choose your happiness. You're free to walk away from this. You're free to look forward, to plan, and to see that, to look out there into the world and see that world and take it and walk into a new dimension, into a new timeline, into a new version of yourself. Allow the old self to go, and for this new healed version of yourself to be reborn. Find that healing, right? Look, she's outside. She's in the water. She's under the stars. Get into it, okay? Because a new idea, a new mindset is going to be planted within you, and it's going to cause a huge tower moment here that you are no longer fighting, right? You are actually putting, it's something about letting it go. Like I'm not going to work on this anymore just to be stabbed in the back. I'm actually going to commit to things that are actually return energy back to me and give back to me, not things that see me as competition, not things that keep me small, but things that ground me in my energy, that light a fire underneath me and make me deeply go inside and question these things. A quest and a knowledge. I'm going to seek out things that make me want to quest deeper inside of myself, instead of keeping me on the surface, instead of keeping me at a shallow level where I feel safe. Keeping me in my comfort zone, I search out things that push me out of my comfort zone. That to realize that with growth, that discomfort, become comfortable with being at dis-ease or being at discomfort. And that's not the same as feeling like you have to survive at all times. There's something here about, like, there's a wound here in an emperor energy, or in your own masculine or your own internal like drive force energy here, maybe even your root or sacral, the lower chakras here. There's a wounding here around feeling like discipline. It's like seeing it as something else. It's like things that you have seen as like discipline, you've actually seen them as like a cage. Like you've seen discipline, structure as a cage, like something that you can't figure out, or something that you can't quite grasp, something that doesn't quite, it feels like it's, yeah, I'm showing somebody like slipping through the fingers, like sand or smoke slipping through your fingers, something that you can't quite hold on to. And it's because this quest is needed to go inside. It's like I'm letting go of those things that don't ground me into that energy. This is definitely emotional growth within yourself, and being very honest with yourself. Being very honest with yourself about what's holding you back or what's slowing you down. Who or what in your life, what choices are you making in your life, about the people that you have around you, about the things that you decide to partner up with, about the things that really, truly, actually give you victory, actually, truly give you success in this life. What truly brings you justice? And you are going to be given a very keen eye. Spirit is saying a very keen eye. It's definitely a gift of discernment here. Together we will build an empire. Come on now. I'm learning how to lead myself. Come on now. Talk to these people, Spirit. Woo. Spirit said, okay. Oh, let me just drop a book. Oh my gosh. Okay. These first. I'm not playing mind games. I'm not playing games with myself anymore. I'm not telling myself I'm going to do it and I don't, or something like that. I'm cutting karmic ties. Exactly. I'm not playing games. I'm not playing these games anymore. I'm cutting these karmic ties within and without of myself on the yeah. Cutting these karmic ties of being lost in delusions and fantasies. I'm hearing limerence. For some of you, limerence, fake love. Even showing yourself fake love. I'll find you somewhere out there. I think it's more just like, yes, look, your body needs rest. Your body needs replenishment. You'll find this. It's like feeling like, oh, I'll find my wholeness outside of myself. I'll find it out there somewhere. Spirit saying no. I'm trying to transmute my fear into love and forgiveness, and grab me, hold me tight. Exactly. Grab me and hold me tight, holding on to things. And I'm trying to, I'm trying to let go and transmute my fear. It's like this fear of losing, or this fear of being turned down, or this fear of rejection, or whatever it is within you that makes you grab onto and hold on to things even past their due date, even past when you should let them go. This is about you recognizing when it's time. This is about you getting into the flow and recognizing what relationships, what friendships, what jobs, what careers, what pastimes, what things are for you, when they're for you. And really getting into the flow, listening to those cues and signs and symbols from the universe, from your body, from your life, because it will all speak to you and it will all reflect what you have going on inside of you. And really paying attention and being aware is really like the cheat code to life. It's the cheat code to figuring this whole shit out. Having awareness and being aware of what's happening, and having true sight, and truly being tapped in and deep, and in deep knowledge of yourself and what you want. Because when you are deep in authenticity, it shows, and it shows in your life as well. Your life really reflects back the authentic version of yourself that you want to be, right? Like when you are being that person, like your life is going to reflect that. If you're wondering why your life isn't the way you want it, well, it's because you're not living authentically. And that's not to call somebody out, that's not to trigger somebody, that's not to hurt anybody's feelings. It's just the truth. Don't smother your emotions. Use them as your guide. Come on now. Come on now. Live in your authenticity. Live authentically, exactly as you are. I know I'm talking fast. I'm trying to keep up. I love your hands. They make me feel safe. Yeah. So you're like, I want to feel safe. I want to feel held. Hold yourself. I was talking to my spirits and my guides the other day when I was in the shower, and I was really reflecting on authenticity and really reflecting on some things that I've been through in my life, and just kind of going on a little journey and a meditation into my inner self, into my inner child, and saying, like, I have you. If other people don't, I have you. If you didn't get what you needed out of certain relationships or out of certain friendships, I've got you. I've got your back. Having your own back. Really appreciating yourself and your body. Because a lot of people will reject things like taking care of themselves, taking care of their health, going and exercising, what they eat, what they do. And they don't realize that choosing to live that life is a reflection of the fact that they're rejecting themselves. Because if you truly accept and love yourself, you're going to do the things that are healthy for you, that are happy, that bring you happiness, that bring you healthiness, not that keep you trapped in cycles of karma, not things that make you feel like you're trapped, not things that actually bring, oh my gosh, another spider. Y'all, I've been having so many spiders around my house. And it's the time of year, but it's also like, it's that time. Oof. Okay. No, I'm putting that back. For some of you, your forms of communication, because spiders and their webs are like a representation of openness, abundance, communication, the universe literally building your body to be able to house yourself, being able to take care of yourself, be independent on your own. Like you are the way that you are for a reason. You have been made with the challenges and with the strengths that you have for a reason, because it benefits you in some type of way. It benefits you to learn these lessons about your challenges, and it benefits you to be good at the things that you're good at. So if you've been asking yourself, if this is a form of like rejection yourself, like, I'm not good enough because I'm this way, or I'd be better if I was that way instead. Some of you might some of you might consider yourself not neurodivergent. Yeah, I feel a union coming. I feel like You're going through a Kundalini awakening right now. I'm hearing a decalcification of your pineal gland. That's a lot of energy. Kiss me like the first time every time. So there is like this beginning of something new. The answer is yes. There is a beginning, like a want, a desire is being given to you. And I am hearing careful what you wish for. So there will be lights and dark sides of this gift or of this new download or of this new path. Of course, there's lights and darks to everything in this world. And there will be new challenges to conquer or to face. But a change in attitude or a change in your perspective is really going to help you right now. Like really, it's really going to help you to come and find me. To come and find that version of yourself. It's 4:43 down on the real-time clock. I had to stop projecting and take accountability. Exactly. You had to stop projecting and take accountability for yourself and of your own actions and how again, like I was saying, like I'll take care of myself. I'll be there for myself. I'll show up for myself. I'll take care of my body. I'll take care of my home. I'll take care of these things because they take care of me. I am healing myself. That is healing. That is what you are healing right now. We fit so well together in reverse. Like this and that fell over this projecting energy here. Also, this come and find me, like feeling like you're going to have to look outside of yourself. 4:44 down on the real-time clock for your healing, but you don't. I feel, and this, I'm healing myself, fell over, I feel union coming. Ooh, this is beautiful. It really is. Surrender to the divine, absolutely. This is all in the divine plan. I'll find you somewhere out there. Going inside of yourself, figuring out where you're going and what you're doing is going to bring in. It's going to bring it in, and then you will be sent on a quest, on an adventure to go outside of yourself afterwards. Spirit is saying. Yeah, Ten of Pentacles. And you will be given everything that you need to be given to get there and to go. Like, when you're walking down your divine path, like, you will be provided for. Please trust and believe that. And sometimes the way you will be provided for is, a job opportunity. Or sometimes the way, it'll be, opportunities. You understanding that you are the magician. Like, you have all the skills and everything that you need. For some of you, I feel like you're going to be going through something that is going to leave you in a state of slight unease. I think you're just going to kind of feel like a transitional period, or kind of just feel like, what should I do or where should I go? I think you're in a state of making a decision about something. Yeah, and this is a karmic lesson that you're going through. I feel like you're wrapping up a karmic lesson, or you're wrapping up a karmic cycle here. Yeah. You're coming into union with a deeper, more healed version of yourself. I feel like the divine, in the past, the divine has offered you opportunities and you have closed down those opportunities, or you have turned away from those opportunities. But I feel like you are being given the opportunity, to take that and to really work with the divine here to help them help you bring peace and harmony into your life. Oh my gosh. It was on my hand. All right. No, please don't go under my cards. No. Thank you. Goodbye. I didn't kill it. It's just on the ground over there. It's crawling away. Okay. I definitely don't want it to be under my cards. If I pick up my cards and start shuffling them, I could accidentally kill it. Definitely don't want to do that. Sun in reverse. There's something that's hidden here. There's something that you don't want to see, or that you haven't seen so far. I'm hearing your eyes have been closed to it, or like you have been shut down to it, or unwilling to look at it. Yeah, it's something that you've been like locking away from yourself, hiding away from yourself. It's the truth. about a devil energy here, about something that's like your own shadow inside that you need to deal with. Knight of Cups, but I feel like it's coming up. This could even be, if you've had, this could even be the part of you that you need to heal, so that you don't keep manifesting partners or manifesting friendships or manifesting offers coming in that reflect this wounded side of you. Yeah. Ace of Pentacles. This is a gift being given to you so that you can really, oh, wow. So you can get a brand new beginning here. Yeah. On the back of this transformation, there is a brand new beginning. Wow, Queen of Wands. And it's some kind of self-sabotaging that you've been doing that's based on devil energy here, that you've been doing here. You've been sneaking it. You haven't been able to see it. Again, you've been blinded to it. You haven't been able to see it. It's something in your mind. It's a devil energy that's in your mind, a thought process that you feel like you can't get away from. Okay? That you're not this Queen of Wands, that you're not capable or you're not strong enough. It's a seed that was planted inside of you a long time ago. It could have been a seed of fear or doubt. You could have been holding on to other people's fears and doubts. Yeah, that's the truth. And that's the thing, is that you have been, these fears, these doubts, these things that have been weighing on you, they're not even yours. They're not even yours to carry. But you feel like you couldn't walk away from them, or you couldn't set them down, or they were too heavy for you to accept. I'm hearing a situation that you feel like you couldn't avoid, or like it was fated for a situation to happen between you and another person, whether that be from your past. So there could be this sense of like, if you've been trying to heal and you've been asking for forgiveness, like, oh, help me to forgive this person, or help me to forgive that this happened to me in the past. Like Spirit is saying, like, forgive, like if you are on a quest to forgiveness, okay, if you are really actively searching for this forgiveness, right? Your higher self is here to tell you that there are secrets that you need to learn first. That you have been keeping things like hidden from yourself until you were ready to remember or to understand them. And Spirit is saying that, like, you needed to have boundaries. There's something about having boundaries here, because if you would have found this level of forgiveness that Spirit is offering you right now in the past, you wouldn't have had the opportunity to have developed the strong boundaries that you lacked in the past. You know, like, so an opportunity for forgiveness, or opportunity to release and let go of something, it is in divine time that it is coming to you now and not in the past. Because you've been asking, why have even though I've been asking for forgiveness and I've been taking steps towards them and I've been doing things, you know, actively trying to heal myself and forgive and move on, why haven't those things left me, or why haven't I been able to forgive? And this is why. It's because it hasn't been divine time for you to forgive yet. There are things that you have needed to realize, and things that you have needed to see, and things that you have needed to go through and go to find that only you have the answer to. Yeah. Ooh. It's devil energy here. It is. It's your own shadow, facing your own shadow, and coming out. Because it's never about destroying or killing our shadow, or ending our shadow. That's why the term ego death is really not that good, because your ego doesn't die. It doesn't go away. You integrate it. You put it in its place, right? Because our shadow was formed to become through a need to survive, right? So these shadow things that you developed inside of yourself, you did them because you felt like you needed to learn, you needed to suffocate, you needed to shame, you needed to disassociate from those sides, from those things, from those events, from whatever it was, and lock it away so that you could survive. But for your survival now, it is a cancer that is eating you from inside out, and you need to, and the best thing is to not ignore it, is to get treatment for it, is to be aware of it. But unlike a cancer, in a way, it would be closer to, instead of cutting a cancer out, it would be like actually being able to genuinely give it gene therapy and unwrite its malformation and actually turn those cancerous cells back into healthy cells. It would be something similar to that. 2063, man. Let's go. Okay. is this sense of not being closed out, not being locked out, not being frozen out, not being without the resources or without the shelter, without the help, without the sanctuary that you need. That is this devil energy. Like, I am alone in this world and I have no help and I have no friends and I am a victim of my circumstances, and, I can never gain back my power. I can never trust anybody. It is that energy specifically. Any of those things, all of those things, whatever applies to you, how it applies to you, let it fly. If it doesn't, yeah, it's this energy of I have to lock away, right? I have to be this fierce warrior, you know, hard ass version of myself. I can't be this sweet, nice version of myself. I can't be this person because the world shits on people like this. Whether or not you had somebody telling you, like, get hard, don't be soft, man up, or if you had somebody telling you, like, you're not good enough, you're not strong enough, like, I see weakness inside of you. I need to beat it out of you, or I need to teach you a lesson about how harsh the world really is. Like, how I'm acting is how the world really is. It's not really true. That's how that person acts. That's how that person feels. That's how that person's life and trauma and their lack of healing has given them a perspective. That's the perspective they have adapted as a survival technique. But you don't have to. You can learn something different. You can be something different. There is no other way. There is more than one way to be strong. Yeah. Look at this. I really feel like with that Ace of Pentacles, like, this is something that's growing with inside of you, right? Now that you are unlocking this, like, Queen of Cups, it is like this Queen of Pentacles is it's reminding me of the Star card, like, right? Like, they're taking the water and they're pouring it onto the land. Like, that's what it's giving me. It's like this water, this emotion, this acceptance of who you truly are, this acceptance of your emotions is not your enemy, or not things that are in control, in control of you. You are in control of them. You respond instead of react. You have some kind of emotional stability. You have some kind of mental clarity. You have, something that you didn't have in the past. Now, that everybody's going to be on a sliding scale of how that affects them, of how deeply or how many levels of their life that affected them on, okay? And seek professional help if you need to seek professional help. There's no shame in it. There's nothing, but there's this energy here of, like, these emotions, right, being your guide. Like, they're not your enemy, they're your guide, of using those internal emotions. Not allow, you don't always have to react and act on those emotions, but just recognizing that they're there and not suffocating them, not drowning them, not bottling them up inside, but allowing them to be seen, but allowing them to be heard, and then say, okay, well, because I'm feeling this emotion, what do I want to do with the fact that I'm feeling this emotion, and doing it instead of a reactionary way, doing it in a very place of, okay, contemplation within myself. It's there's nothing wrong with not having an answer right now, quick, fast, in a hurry. It's like, no, I need to think about this a little bit, and there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with the fact that you want to ponder on things. Just don't allow yourself to ponder so long that things get stagnant. Of course, there's about balance here, but there's something about being like, there is so much more power in not allowing things that you cannot control to make you react in a way that emotionally or mentally or financially or whatever it is unbalances you, right? Or spiritually, thank you, Spirit. Spiritually unbalances you, um because they are beyond your control. So all that you can do is control how you respond to those things, and whether or not you are reacting or responding to things outside of yourself that are beyond your control. And how to say that your sovereignty and being able, and don't confuse this with some kind of, like, overly stoic viewpoint, where it's like, it is kind of stoicism I'm talking about, but it's a healthy type of stoicism, right? It's not like a complete detachment from your emotions. It's understanding that needs to be a healthy balance between showing your emotions and allowing those emotions to be expressed, and also, I don't want to say keeping some emotions to yourself, but I want to say understanding when sometimes silence is the best, like no reaction, no outward reaction is the best reaction. But either one of those and in their extremes is instability. So it's about finding that balance and harmony between the two, right? Finding that balance and harmony between, steady, steadfast, I'm headstrong, I understand what I'm doing, and I flow with it. I go with it. I'm more intuitive. I can feel in the dark. And this is I need to see it. This is I can feel it. And having a balance between those two and how the two of those actually balance and work with each other very well. But this is like something that has been hidden behind the shadow energy here within yourself. And it's something that's been keeping you blinded to how it has affected your life. Yeah, how it has stopped this balance from really coming in, or from it's like always giving, never receiving, or always putting out emotion and never staying more calm, or allowing other people to trigger you, or allowing things outside of yourself to really like deeply affect you. Yeah, this is some kind of refusing to address this, to see it, is some kind of self-sabotage, right? Yeah. And you've been put in this position that you have gone through this karmic cycle that you went through, the dark night of the soul, or however you want to call it, this shamanic journey. For some of you, I'm hearing, for some of you, are about to go on this really deep shamanic journey inside of yourself, and it's going to be beautiful and it's going to be intense. But yeah, this deep partnership and kinship that you are going to have with yourself, with your soul, with your higher self, this balance between your masculine and feminine energy, and the amazing balance that is going to create, as within so without, right? And within yourself, that is going to reflect outside of yourself, is going to be tremendous. It's going to be beautiful. And some of you need to hear that, like, it doesn't matter if other people don't agree with this or they don't want it to happen. Like, the only thing that can stop this is you. The only thing that can stop this is you allowing what's happening outside of you, or what other people think, to stop you from doing this. Other people's fears and other people's guilt is not your weight to bear. And that is the lesson that you're learning right now. It is not your weight to bear. You are bearing something that is not your weight to bear. And other people want... Yeah, I'm going to leave that path alone. Okay. Is there anything else, Spirit? Not really. Yeah, you're going to get your wish fulfillment on the other side of this, and you're going to get this opportunity for a brand new beginning. Yeah, I'm hearing, so choose wisely. Choose wisely what you decide to invest your time, your energy, your focus, your love, your money, all the resources that you are being given. Be mindful of, what you're giving, especially your time, your energy, and your focus. Like, those are the most important things. Oh. Yeah, for real. Spirit saying something a little bit, like, I don't want to say controversial, but they really want me to say it. They're saying that's why capitalism is so profitable, because true capitalism has turned into understanding people's wants and needs and anticipating those wants and needs, and then taking it a bit even further and pushing and manufacturing those wants and needs. And then it comes off like, wow, like, this service or this whatever is anticipating my needs without me even having to think about it, without me even having to do anything about it, without me having any kind of intention into it, right? But it's like taking, like, your attention, your focus, your wants, your desires, the things that you are creating and building, what you're using source cosmic energy for, is the highest currency that you have. It's the most valuable asset that you have, more valuable than any money, any coin, any property, anything that you have in this world. Because the real currency of the universe is energy. And when you really grasp that, and when you understand that, and you understand how to use that in a way that flows with the universe, you're unstoppable. You know, like you can go forward. Just understand that what you put out there comes back, and that's the law. That's one of the laws of the universe of energy, is that what you put out there comes back. I am surrounded by great abundance. I'm telling you, like when you understand this, it is something very powerful. Yeah. This is something you have been running away from for a while. It's a fact. It's something that you've known for a while that you've been running away from. You have the key to your own abundance inside. You have just been convinced that you don't. All right. Is there anything else? Nope. Okay. Yeah. So cut these karmic ties. Cut these karmic ties and live a great and abundant and wonderful life, dear sweet ones. Okay. We are currently ending the transmission. Thank you for your attention, for your focus, for your love, for your understanding. And yeah, that's what I have for you. Thank you so much for being here with me today. Thank you to your spirits and guides, okay, for guiding you here to get this information. I hope that it gave you the love, light, and clarity that you have been searching for here today and in the past and in the future. And search for your independence, you guys. Search for your independence outside of me, outside of everything else in this world, between you and God, you know? So there's nothing more beautiful, and there's nothing to feel lonely about, to having a beautiful connection here between you and creation source energy. It is the base of all things, and at the end of the day, you are born in this world, you know, and you go in this world, and it's just you. And you have beautiful, beautiful interactions and experiences and things with glorious people along the way, and glorious energies, and you come into contact with things that people have built and have made, and that are just so glorious and beautiful in this world and on the other side of it as well, right? But in the end, there is just you and source. And don't ever try to make somebody feel like, because somebody here has been made to feel like they're pathetic to have a connection to God, or have a connection, or have to be like, it's not enough to have me and God. It's not enough. That connection is beautiful, and it is the most valuable thing that you have. Don't allow anybody to take that away from you. Don't allow anyone to draw a wedge in between love, in between trust, in between understanding, in between deeper awareness, in between you and, you know, real love, real faith, real hope. It is a given right to all beings out there in every universe, and it is only you that stops yourself from truly being surrounded and filled with it. And that's a harsh lesson to learn, but we are actively choosing to build every moment of our life, whether we realize it or not. So that is why living your life with actual active intent and understanding of why you do the things you do, why you say the things you do, why you feel the feelings that you feel, that you are 100% within your capability and within your power to learn how to use that tool, and how important that tool really is for you. Okay. Thank you guys so very much for being here with me today, and I will see you at Lovelies in the next one, okay? If you're interested in getting a personal reading or channeling from your guides or from any of those other things, reach out to me and we'll make it do what it do, okay? Thank you guys so very much for being here with me today, and I will see you lovelies in the next one. Bye.